Uh, Speak of the demos. That's just.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this meeting to order. It's now 7:15. If you all please stand with me and join me in saying the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I will go ahead and take attendance. I, Supervisor Crowder, am here. Trustee Hickey should be joining us shortly. Trustee Jones. Here. Trustee Rockis.
Yes, here.
Highway Commissioner Weiser.
Here.
Assessor Kern informed me that she will not be in today.
Gettysburg.
Cat, oh my gosh, keep doing that. Catsburg. And okay, we have Kelly Hickey here now. We have tax collector Scriven Young is not in attendance, and clerk Liskey is currently not in attendance. So with that being said, and then Trustee Kelly Hickey is here now. So we have our 3 trustees and supervisor all in attendance for today's meeting, so we do have a quorum. First item on the agenda is public comment. Invite anybody to speak on public comment. Your comment is limited to 3 minutes, please.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for letting me speak. My name is Dr. Vasili Chaka. I currently is a physics company woman of Maitland 17, and I'm interested in applying for the open position of Maitland Township trustee. So I just want to know the process and should I apply again if I applied before, and since there is an opportunity open itself, I would like to know the process. Thank you.
Thank you.
Walter. Hi, Walter Berkowitz, Naperville, and I'm here to speak on the resolution for the filling the vacancy by appointment. My comments are that the previous appointment process had resulted in conflict and controversy. It didn't adhere to the bylaws of having 3 votes in affirmation. And from what we heard in the prior process, it didn't also result in a proper installation. So the previous appointment, had it continued, would have likely resulted in significant expenditure of township funds as a result of potential litigation that was avoided due to the resignation. I'm recommending that instead of the trustee appointment process, that a town hall be called, whereby the voters of Wheatland Township can elect a person to fill the vacancy. A strong argument can be made that the original vacancy of Magna Bansal was not properly filled and remains open from the date of her resignation, which was December 6, 2023. A manifestation of this is Magna Bansal's trustee vacancy appointment is still posted on the homepage of Wheatland Township. It is evidence that the vacancy has not yet been filled. This clearly exceeds the 60 days as stated in 60 ILCS section 35. The appointment process as a process is flawed. It works when the majority party is replacing a vacancy in the majority party, but it clearly seems to have issues when a minority party person is being replaced. So the upshot is that the township trustee should instead defer to the will of the people of Wheatland Township. Such a process would demonstrate good government in Wheatland Township. Thank you.
Hi, Michael Wisniewski, Naperville. 3 items on my agenda. I filed an email request with Anita and with the administrator Carolyn, asking if the township has an ethics committee, and if so, we're the member of the ethics committee. And that was 30 days ago, and I haven't gotten a response. So I know that this is not an interrogatory, but I'd like to find out if there is an ethics committee, so I can file a complaint about the misuse of the senior citizen luncheons fund, which primarily go to support Democratic candidates who then support the elected township officials. Secondly, at the last open annual or backup meeting we had on the road, speed bumps. Supervisor, I believe, made a comment that he would send out some type of flyer or do some type of polling. I think you mentioned quorum. I think you meant a different term, like consensus of the residents on both Wagner and McGrath on the installation of this re-installation of the speed bumps. I haven't seen anything about that. Hopefully there'll be an update. I did research with the Department of Transportation, City of Naperville, who sent me to a website that the Federal Department of Transportation highly recommends speed bumps and speed humps for construction in cities and in townships. And finally, I also am here to officially apply for the open trustee position. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further comments? Hearing none, first item on the agenda, approval of the May 9th, 2024 regular meeting minutes. May I please get a motion to approve?
Motion.
Yes, second, please.
I second that.
So motion by Jones, second by Rockets. Any comments on the minutes?
What was the date of the minutes?
The May 9th meeting minutes. Yeah, sure. Another.
With the little.
All right, hearing no comments, we'll move on to roll call. Supervisor Crowner, yes. Trustee Hickey,
Yes.
trustee Jones,
Yes.
trustee Rockets.
Yes.
Motion carries by vote of 4-0. Thank you. We have no old business on the agenda. First item under new business, approval of resolution number 24-05-R, resolution congratulating Ahmed Sahin Shafiq. Can I get a motion to approve, please?
I'll make that motion.
Yes.
Second that.
All right, we got a motion by Hickey, second by Jones. Bear with me one moment. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick little background about the individual who are speaking on this evening. The gentleman who we are recognizing today is Wheatland Township resident Ahmed Sahin Shafiq. Ahmed will be a freshman at the University of Michigan. He's been within the scouting system for about 10 years, 3 years as a Cub Scout, 7 years as a Boy Scout. He's also his troop's scribe. They also provided a little bit of information about the project that he did for his Eagle Scout project. So on his note, he said, I did a renovation project for Von Oven Scouting Reservation in the downtown Naperville area. In the project, we cleaned up areas with invasive species and weeds for the raspberries and also cut down dead parts of several surrounding trees and shrubs. We installed a mulch path along with a log outline and also distributed our remaining dead branches and wood as firewood for the campfires in the reservation. I'm gonna go ahead and read out loud the reservation or the resolution. Resolution number 24 dash, oh, that's a typo at the top. I have the, no, it should be 05. I'll fix that. 05-R, Wheatland Township, Will County, Illinois. Resolution congratulating Ahmed Sahin Shafiq. Whereas the Wheatland Township Board of Trustees wishes to recognize the attainment of high honors by young residents of Wheatland Township. And whereas Ahmed Sahin Shafiq is a resident of Wheatland Township. And whereas Ahmed Sahin Shafiq is a member of the Boy Scouts of America. And whereas Ahmed Sahin Shafiq completed a community service project renovating the Von Oven Scout Reservation in Naperville. And whereas Ahmed Sahin Shafiq has completed the arduous and demanding requirements necessary to be awarded the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest honor given by the Boy Scouts of America. Now therefore be it resolved that the Wheatland Township Board of Trustees hereby congratulates Ahmed Sahin Shafiq for achieving rank of Eagle Scout and wish him much success in his future endeavors. First item, I'm gonna motion to amend this to resolution number 24-05R. Can I get a second?
Second.
I don't know that it matters, but they did change their name,
What do you mean?
Scouting and that.
Oh, gotcha. So you got the second, and then for the do a roll call on that number, so roll call on the amendment. Supervisor Crowner, yes. Trustee Hickey,
Yes.
trustee Jones,
Yes.
trustee Rockets.
Yes.
Okay, the amendment carries for 4-0. Now, any final comments before we do the actual approval of the resolution? Okay, hearing none, I'm gonna call for a roll call. Supervisor Crowner, yes. Trustee Hickey,
Yes.
Trustee Jones? Yes. Trustee Rockets?
Yes.
All right, motion carries by 4-0. Thank you all. I will make sure to let Mr.
Congratulate him.
Shafiq come over and get his signed copy of the resolution, and I wish him the best of luck next year with the school.
Absolutely.
Right, thank you. The next item under new business, approval of resolution number 24-06-R, trustee vacancy. Can I get a motion, please? Motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second that.
All right, motion by Jones, second by Rockets. As you all know, trustee James Hickey resigned effective May 22nd, 2024. According to statute 60 ILCS 1-60-5, the board shall fill that vacancy by appointment. Has to be done within 60 days of the effective date of the vacancy. Essentially what I'll do is open this back up with, just as we did the last couple of vacancies we've had for appointments, put the resolution on the board, put it, I'm sorry, on the website, put it on the Facebook page, invite folks to do it. I will set a deadline for those applications for, we'll put it in as July 5th, which is the week before our meeting. That way everybody has an opportunity to review cover letters and resumes prior to the 11th, where we will interview candidates, come together on a decision, and ultimately appoint somebody to fill the vacancy. Does that work for the board?
July the 5th is the Friday after the holiday.
Yes,
Um,
so we could set it for
But
July
we don't
3rd.
have- We don't have to meet.
Yeah.
He's just saying
Correct.
that's a
It's a
collection
vac-
date,
yeah,
right?
the collection date, yeah.
Yeah.
Just letting-
Question dates.
Yeah, collection date, yearly.
Staff's not an issue or anything.
I'm sorry?
As long as staff isn't an issue, I assume there's gonna be people putting in a vacation day for July 5th.
Oh, yeah,
So
but
We'd
I'm gonna,
expect to get them
Okay.
I will,
next
I will
Monday.
put in there for submission by
Okay.
email or,
Okay.
or put it in the, post
Right.
date, so. Just has to receive that copy. Okay, okay, so I mean, this is the same, basically exact resolution we had for previous vacancies. So any comments on the resolution before we move on to a vote?
I would just like to address Mr. Berkowitz's concerns because I also was intrigued with that possibility. And I spoke with Mr. Mullen and he confirmed what I had kind of pieced together, that really without the proof that, not proof, that's not the right word, but an official declaration by the Illinois Attorney General's office or the Will County State's Attorney. I don't have proof that it was, more than 60 days.
Sure.
So I have resolved that I think this is the best way to go.
Thank you for coming. Anything else before we move on to roll call? Okay. Hearing none, Supervisor Crowner, yes. Trustee Hickey,
Yes.
Trustee Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Rockets.
Yes.
Motion carries by count of 4-0. I will make sure that we get the information with the timeline discussed on our website as soon as possible. Next item on the agenda. Approval of bills and claims. Can I get a motion to approve the Town and Road District Fund bills and claims?
Motion.
Can I get a second?
I second that.
All right, Jones and Rockets. You all have received your copies of the bills. Any comments, questions, or concerns? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to a roll call vote. Supervisor Crowner, yes. Trustee Hickey,
Yes.
Trustee Jones, yes. Trustee Rockets.
Yes.
We are paying our bills this month by vote of 4-0. Thank you all. Please don't forget to sign the sheet before we leave. I know we just did this last week, so I don't expect many reports, but we still have reports on the agenda. Bill, any additional reports that you would like to put in?
Last week. No.
All right. Assessor Katzberg is not in.
Oh, wait, I actually do. I brought a couple of the little flyers from Path to Recovery.
Oh,
Anybody
perfect.
wanted, other than that. No.
Thank you.
Yep.
Assessor Katzberg is not in, Highway Commissioner Weiser,
No.
okay. Trustee Hickey,
No update.
trustee Jones. Yes.
No, wait,
Oh,
what was the question?
Any updates for you?
No.
Trustee Rockets,
No.
okay. I was looking for that sheet. I didn't realize it made it that way. Here you go. Let's see here. Clerk Listy is not in. Tax collector Scriven Young is not in and provided no reports either. I have no additional reports since Thursday. So with that being said, can I please get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor, will do this by voice, say aye.
Aye.
All right, let the record be known as unanimous. Thank you all. This meeting is adjourned at 7:30 PM.